What is it about ribs that we love so much? Is it rubbing them, or smoking them, or just eating them? Stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it all, except the eating, of course. We start with the prep. First thing you have to do is take this membrane off the back. See how slick that is? Well, nothing's going to penetrate that, meaning smoke or your seasoning. So the easiest, I don't know if it's the easiest way, but it's the way I do it. And see this membrane, that's the beginning of it. Sometimes you can kind of grab an end of it like that and kind of whittle it away. You don't want to cut the meat. This is just very, very thin membrane. Okay. Once you get a handle on it like that, which may take a little while, and also it's very slick, you can just pull it right off. Okay. Good. Now, I'm going to take off one of the gloves because one's going to be for rubbing and one's going to be for pouring. So, I'm going to take off this one, and then that way the container stays clean. Now the back side, we're not going to put a bunch of rub on. Now where you do want to make sure you get it on is on these ends. Turn over, again not touching the meat with the clean hand. Try with the rub, and now remember we're going to do this the day before. Okay, if you don't have time the day before, you forget, that's okay. It'll still taste good, but it is much better if you do remember to set this all up. Remember, I'm just going to wrap this up with foil and put it in the fridge overnight. Place the ribs on the smoker, rib side up. This helps keep the accumulated moisture on top and the bones, and that keeps them moister. Once the ribs are finished smoking, wrap them tightly in foil. I leave a little airspace here so that they can steam when they cook. After the ribs have cooked about an hour or an hour and a half, you want to pull the ends up and test them and see how tender they are. These look pretty good. Babyback shouldn't be falling off the bone, but they should be easily torn off the bone, and this is about as pliable as you want them to be. If it's any stiffer than that, leave them in for a little while longer. If you want to smoke several racks of ribs, then you can just freeze them. Either freeze them straight in the foil like this, or you can vacuum seal them, which will last a whole lot longer. When you're ready for some ribs, then just take them out of the freezer, thaw them overnight in the refrigerator, and then heat them in a 300-degree oven for about an hour. Then just get a knife, and you're ready to eat. See you next time on Kimberly in the Kitchen.